Hey, Eric Peacock here. We're doing Fat Loss Friday. New series here with our Pure Vita, our video series on my Facebook. So, especially this time of year, people want to look good. They want to be able to look good in their summer clothes, swimsuits. We're at the beach, we're at the pool, we're at the lake. We want to look good, so we want to give you some tips to help you do that. Now, one thing that always comes up is fat loss. When it comes to fat loss, is thermogenics and stimulants. Are these good for me or not? Well, it depends. Are you sensitive to them? If you're sensitive to, if you have a sensitive to caffeine and stimulants, maybe not a good thing to take. If you're like me and you're pretty resistant to them, you can add this in. But here's the caveat. Number one, the thing that has to be in place, and I'm going to say this over and over again, is you have to have your nutrition, your food has to be good. But the number two thing is, if you do this, what these things do is they do actually do a good job of releasing fatty acids from the fat cells into the system. But here's the caveat, is that if you don't actually do anything to burn those fat cells off, those fatty acids out, they're going to get reabsorbed. They're going to go into the bloodstream and they're not going to know what to do. So you got to, once you release them into the bloodstream, if you use a thermogenic, once it's in the bloodstream, you have to exercise, because that's what burns off those fatty acids. Otherwise, what they're going to do is they're going to go out there, they're not going to be burned off, and they're going to get reabsorbed. So if you do a thermogenic, take-home point here today, one, you need to know yourself. If you have high blood pressure, if you're sensitive to stimulants, not worth it. Risk to benefit, the risk is way too high. The benefit's going to be minimal. If you want to add this on to a good nutrition plan, and you're going to use these to help you enhance your fat burning, you got to make sure when you take these that you exercise. Otherwise, it's pointless to do this. You're throwing money away, and they're not going to be effective for you. So that's my tip for the day. Fat Loss Friday. Thermogenics plus exercise equals good results. Thermogenics, no exercise, wasting your money. See you next week.